Hello and welcome to Vancouver Carpenter. So renovations are not always simple. All too often I come across situations like this. So what we have there is an obnoxious hole left in the floor after the plumber has removed a drain, and now we've got to fill it. Let's take a good look at what we have going on here. So there's the capped drain. Then we got 1/2 inch or so of fresh self-leveling compound. Next, we've got about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of gypcrete. So that's the concrete layer that they pour over top of the wood subfloor in condos. So we're on the 3rd floor of an apartment building. Next, under that, we've got this layer of Donicotta. So that's that stuff. Donicotta, I don't know what they call it. It's old. We don't use it anymore. Then we've got plywood, and then you've got your framing, your joists. So somewhere in this mess, and we've got the drywall fire separation, which isn't needed anymore. Got a pipe from some old poly B lines that have been replaced. Those are no longer functioning. So I've got to somehow clean this up and make some sense of it. What a mess. A lot of folks would say, well, we should chip out all this concrete and cut everything out square and make it all pretty. But you know what? We are on the top floor of a unit. They've had a lot of noise already from all this. And we just want to get this patched and make sure it's strong enough to put tile on top of. Oh, nail won't even come out. Okay, there's one. Get this drywall out of here. Can't do much with that there. Next, let's clean this cavity out, because that's nasty. It's not nice when people just leave everything in there. Can't get the drywall out of there in one piece. Now we'll get as much of this stuff out of here as we can so that it doesn't land on the next person's head when they pull this down someday during a renovation. This isn't sturdy either. So much for not making noise, huh? What on earth is that attached to? There we go. There's that. Good. Okay, next I'm going to put this chunk of wood in here, like so. Got this stupid nail in the way. Now I can do that better. Okay, I've got some short screws for the ply and some long screws. Okay, let's get that. Now I want to screw these back together. I want to screw this. So I had at least one screw going from that down into there. So that's pretty sturdy now. Piece of wood here. Right there. Quick little pro tip, never hurts to start your screws before you put your piece of wood in. When you have an awkward one like this. Put one down here too. Fun, 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 fun. Finally, I actually got one right into a framing member across there. Oh, this stuff. What's going on here? Toe screw through that. Ought to start to grab that. Couple of those. Couple of more for insurance. Through the ply. How's it doing? Solid, solid, solid. Let's get all this foam out of here. Getting there. Now it's time to cut some funky plywood. Cardboard. Almost there. Okay, how do my silly pieces fit? That's not right. Yes. That one needs a little zing here. Yes. Silly patches. It's hard to get the right angle when putting these screws in and not have your drill get bucked a little bit. Alright, how's it work? Yes! You guys like my steel toe Vans? Next, it's time to mix some concrete. I got some fast set. You know what though? I didn't bring any of my concrete tools, so what the heck am I gonna do? How am I gonna get this done? Well, in this case, you can actually mix on the floor with a dustpan. Wouldn't be the first time I've done it. You know what's really cool? The lumberyard gave me mortar mix. like we need a little more. So there you have it. It ain't the Sistine Chapel, but it's good enough for the tile setters to get their membrane on and start tiling. So as much as I would love every patch to look as nicely blocked and ready for plywood as that is, sometimes you just have to be happy that you were able to turn something that looked like this into something that looks like this. But anyways, I hope at least if you didn't find this useful or learn anything, I hope you at least found it entertaining. Thanks for watching Vancouver Carpenter. That's how I chose to tackle that truly abhorrent hole in the floor. Made pretty quick work of it, and the job can go on. So, thanks for watching, you guys. Until the next video.